everyone, welcome to this update video. So we're taking a look at the Caribbean right now, and we can see that there are some colors around. So this is the infrared weather satellite, and there is some convection, there's some showers and thunderstorms in some areas such as Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and other parts of the Caribbean, such as just offshore Jamaica, within the vicinity of the Cayman Islands, and Cuba as well. So the area remains active thanks to the trough that is extended into the region. Now, it's going to remain active throughout today and into tomorrow as well, but not just that. For the entire month of June, the Western Caribbean in particular is likely to remain active with above average rain. We're going to look at what the Climate Prediction Center has in their latest outlook map for the next 2 weeks. So going on to the rainfall forecast for today, the more colorful the map becomes, more rain is expected. So we're seeing that it is quite colorful across most of the northern islands: Cuba, the Cayman Islands, parts of Jamaica, Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and even up to the Bahamas as well. So there's likely to be some additional periods of showers and thunderstorms. For the Lesser Antilles, it's going to be a bit on the sunny side today with some showers possible, so some rain may be moving through. ABC Islands, much is not really expected. Parts of Northern South America, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana may experience some downpours. Similar thing for Central America, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, parts of Honduras, El Salvador, and even towards Guatemala. Few showers possible near Belize, and for the Bay Islands of Honduras, much is not anticipated as we're going to be heading throughout today. So parts of the Northern Caribbean again will remain active. It's been active through the week due to the trough that extends in the area. How about the winds? So as we see more of those colors of purple and blues, that is indicating some of those stronger winds getting up to 20 or just over 20 knots. And we see that throughout today, it's really going to be the Eastern Caribbean that is kind of windy, especially in the vicinity of the ABC Islands. Elsewhere should be a bit more on the tranquil side. However, there's likely to be those additional thunderstorms in parts of the Northern Caribbean, and sometimes when these thunderstorms are developing or intensifying, there are some really strong winds, heavy rain, lightning as well, so that accompanies them. But in terms of the winds themselves today, it's likely to be a bit windy for the eastern islands and a bit more tranquil for the west. Now here's a look at the surface chart, and we can see this orange broken line extending into the Caribbean. That is the trough, which is helping to destabilize atmospheric conditions. And as we head into the afternoon, we're likely to see a lot more thunderstorm activity. I mentioned it in a previous update that it's really in the afternoons we're going to see a lot of the shower and thunderstorm activity. That's because of the additional heating of the surface of the planet by the sun. So that helps more with fueling those thunderstorms. Now, as I mentioned, the area is likely to be active throughout the month of June. So let's take a look at the latest outlook map from the Climate Prediction Center. This is for the week of June 12th to the 18th. Take a look at this here. We're seeing some highlights for the Caribbean, particularly the West Caribbean going to Central America. We're seeing these green shadings, and that is indicating the chance of above average rain. And the darker the green shading is, the higher the chance. So that more elevated chance is for parts of Central America. But we're seeing this red and white striped area. That is suggesting that we could see some sort of tropical development within the area. So the Gulf, the West Caribbean, or Eastern Pacific, we could see an airflow pressure try to materialize into something. Then as we head to the week of June 19th to June 25th, it is a similar story here that we see. The same area is likely to remain active, so there could be above average rain, and with all that moisture, we could see an airflow pressure form and try to get itself together. So we're yet to have our first storm of the season. The first name on the list is Alberto, so let's see if that's going to be happening by the latter part of June. But for right now, nothing is marked to be watched for development. So as we head into next week with that increase in moisture, we'll see what happens. But models have definitely been hinting at that and even potential development. But as I said, I'll keep you guys posted as time goes by. So that is what I wanted to share with you in this video, and I do hope you found it to be quite informative. But if you have any questions, do feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll respond to you when I can, and remember to always be weatherwise.